Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kick this deep to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball is free in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Oh, my gosh. The defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught quickly. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Caught behind the line. It's McClellan. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Dropping back. It's Sellers. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and they heave it deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. Makes a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they'll use the ground game here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Good job dealing with a footing. BAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the option play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Moss. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Volunteers. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. And a sophomore making an impact play. Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The sack sets up 2nd down. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He pulls it in. It's Bennett. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
He's brought down at the 21.
Third down coming up after that running play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Snags the quick throw. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Receiver in motion now. Pressure is coming. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here comes the flea flicker. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's BigApeLeague. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Off target and incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 20.
3rd down pass. Intercepted by Oregon. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Staley. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Vols will have to kick this away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
With the return, it's McClellan. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Tackle is made at the 37. And 1st down for the offense.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. When they try the middle, but stop for no gain. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield, he connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ducks are on the move here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. Second down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game. Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's BigApeLeague. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Running it back, it's Harrison. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over 1st and 10.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's brought down at the 43. 3rd down coming up.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Webb. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the Volunteers looking to cash in the red zone. To throw, it's BigApeLeague. He's moving out of the pocket now. Caught in the flat by the running back. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pass rush closing in. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Pretty good job here by the quarterback of just getting away from the sack and throwing that ball away to live for the next down. I really thought he was going to be brought down. They had such good pressure on him. Once again, you can see the mobility of this young man and what he's capable of doing. So, incompletion, but at least it's not a negative play or a turnover.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. He'll make an adjustment before this important play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut into this lead. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field.
Alert, alert. Slide 22. Slide.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Here's a 1st and 10 play. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. Looking to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. He's moving out of the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fighting off the defender. Looking to scramble. Grab down the middle. It's Valdez. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Touchdown.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
So after the touchdown, they'll go for 2 to get within a field goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Volunteers hope to be able to run this clock out of the final minute and secure the W. They'll run it from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The Vols will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Back to pass. It's Sellers. He's escaping the pocket now. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.